Sorry, can't see the comments, guys. The sun's right on my screen, so it's going to be a play only. But please, I'll try to get to your comments afterwards, though. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Like I said, I can't really see the comments per se. I got the sun glaring right on it, but thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all doing good. nice where you are. Likes, guys. That helps us get seen in the algorithm. All right. First song I ever learned on baritone ukulele. Traditional. Sorry, I got to put my knee up. It's killing me. Traditional Amazing Grace. No, ma'am. No. No, ma'am. No. No. Hey. 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 They are not bothering you. They are not bothering you in the least. You stop right now. There you go. There you go. Stop it. Wouldn't you like to know what they're saying? Yeah, I don't know. If we could hear them, we'd probably be ashamed of them. Right. They ain't bothering you. You be good. Sorry, guys. Had to get Gypsy back in the yard. was Zombie by the Cranberries. I think it's a really relevant song right now in our world. I urge you to go listen to it and listen to the lyrics. It's an anti-war song. Their version, of course, is a lot heavier. This is an acoustic version and a ukulele version, but I urge you to go check out their version as well. I honestly didn't get into the song when it first came out in the '90s. I originally got into it just a matter of 5-6 months ago when I heard a gentleman cover it on baritone ukulele, and I really listened to the lyrics, and I was like, yeah, this is a really powerful song. So anyway, that was Cranberries, the song before. So Zombie by the Cranberries, check it out. That's still rough, but some songs take a while to really become your own and to really get a grasp on them. And with Hey Joe, I'm always teetering between Hendrix because I can't play like Hendrix, or I do the Hendrix version completely, and between the traditional by Bill Roberts, I believe his name was. Oh, dude, I wish I knew some Gigi. I do them. All right. Let's see, guys. Dude, I just had a conversation about Gigi just the other day on one of these with a guy. I don't think it was you though. But yeah, I actually had a couple conversations with Merle Allen, Gigi's brother, which I assume since you're mentioning Gigi, you know that Merle's his brother. But I had a couple conversations, message conversations, not on the phone or anything, but back in the day on MySpace with him when I ran a small little home-based record label. I wanted to release some recordings I had got my hands on of Gigi's performing at a birthday party in a basement, and I had originally got a hold of Merle to ask him how we could arrange for me to be able to release those, and he was pretty quick with the money offer, that's for sure, or a money demand. Never came to an agreement, which is sad because I didn't have the money at the time, or I would have. But anyway, yeah, I'm very familiar with Gigi, very much so. Listening to him since I was 5 or 6 years old. I literally had mixtapes of CCR when I was 5 or 6 years old. My mom used to play him in the house all the time when I Alright guys, I'm going to grab my concert ukulele. Give me 1 second. Gypsy, you want to go in? Alright, hold on 1 second guys. We're going to switch instruments. This is a concert ukulele, different tuning, a whole different beast altogether. The baritone I was just playing is more like a guitar in its tuning. And hold on 1 second, guys. By the way, if you play an instrument, I highly suggest the Snark snap-on tuners. They're the greatest thing I've ever had in my life as far as music equipment goes. Hands down. All you need is an instrument and a Snark tuner and you're good to go. Alright, hope you guys like Hank Williams because we're going to play a Hank Williams song. He's one of the greatest songwriters to ever walk the earth. Dude could literally knock out a hit song in 10 minutes. In fact, he did one time to prove that he was writing his own songs for a gentleman named Acuff that was a songwriter and a producer and a studio head. But he locked Hank in an office room for 10 minutes and had him write a song or a couple verses to prove that he was writing his own songs. And he came out with You're Cheating Hard or Cold, Cold Heart, one or the other. You look it up, so I'm not, it's one or the other. And and he didn't have to make any revisions or anything. The song still sets as it was. So anyway, how about a Hank Williams song? This is the instrument. As far as ukulele goes, this is where I started, was the concert ukulele. I have a soprano too. It belongs to my granddaughter. I have another concert, but right now it's for sale in my flea market booth because I've just got to the point where I'll collect and collect and collect instruments whether I need them or not, and I usually play the same instrument all the time. Right now it's my go-to instrument is my Kayla baritone, but I keep this on hand too. My concert Kayla or Acklot, which was a great. Both of them got off Amazon. Don't listen to people nonsense talking about how you need a $500 instrument. You don't, but you also can't go out and buy a $20 instrument or a $90 Walmart instrument and expect it to sound good. So you got to find a mid-range or a good low quality, and these two are both available on Amazon, and they were both really good. And no, I'm not sponsored by Amazon. Those rich bastards aren't giving me anything for free, but if they ever decided to, your boy here would definitely be in the market to review some instruments, know what I mean? Anyway, how about Steelers Wheel? Again, Steelers Wheel. Any of these songs, by the way, they change all the time when I play them. I play them and adapt them to where I'm comfortable with it and to where I enjoy playing it too. I'm not trying to definitely be a note for note session artist or anything, but I have fun with it. And if you're new or beginning, I could definitely show you a few chords and show you a simple way to play some songs. So, and that's a good skill to have. Little do you know it, but storytelling and song and passing down of stories and songs is one of the most important jobs we have. A passing down of knowledge. My wife is a homesteading type. She makes kombucha tea. She makes her own soap. She's into camping and survival. You name it. Right now, she's building a chicken coop by hand. But what I'm saying is she can pass that knowledge down, just like I'm not a carpenter or a mechanic or anything like that, like you may be, but I know how to play a few songs on a couple stringed instruments, and I mean a few songs, nothing grand, but I can pass down my love of music and the knowledge that I do have and keep that going, and that's how our cultures and our humanity gets passed down, our history, you know? You want to know what our ancestors were doing? And what their lives are like, go look up traditional folk songs of the time period, and trust me, you'll have a good clue. Because most folk songs are written by poor people, so that's the side of history that tells the truth usually. Don't pick up a history book, pick up a folk song or folk album, and you'll get more of an education, I promise you that. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Brooks and Dunn. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna take off the hoodie. Wait, here's Brooks and Dunn. Takes me a second to get into the groove of this one. Brooks and Dunn, simple version of Neon Moon. I love Brooks and Dunn. What a band. Dude, the late 90s, early 2000s were, and the 80s were a real great point for bands as far as popular country music went. Like Sawyer Brown, Kentucky Headhunters. Now there's a band. I'm a huge Kentucky Headhunters fan. I don't think they get the credit they deserve. Sawyer Brown, there's another one I'm a real big fan of. Got new strings and they don't they haven't set themselves in yet, been broken in yet, but I've played them for hours. It's definitely not a not being broke-in thing. It's definitely a string issue. Um, the Diario, something like that. Those of you that play stringed instruments definitely know the brand, but I've had their strings before on guitars and stuff, and I've enjoyed it. But yeah, these not so much. I can't wait to switch back to a nylon or carbon string for this. My knee's starting to really frickin' hurt. So how about one more, and we'll see where that one more leads. And it may seem like we're in a loop of repeat for some of you, but we are, because this is what I use for my practice time too. And sometimes I feel like improvising and jamming because it's there and I feel comfortable. Other times I just run through the same songs I know a few times and try to have a good time at it and become more fluid at it. So. Looks like the chat is apparently froze up because let's see, I can't see hardly anything on there because of the sun being in my eyes. But the guy I was having the Gigi conversation with, or started to, that's where my chat ended up. And I know by now somebody else has commented. So if I'm not getting to your chat messages, please forgive me. It's the fact that the chat is lagging and that I can barely see the screen from where the sun is. My kid screaming on the video game in the background. It's real life for you, huh? All right. Since we're here. Hendrix. Hendrix is a beautiful person inside and out, and beautiful artist. We were lucky to have him for the few years we did, that's for sure. Well, it looks like chat's starting to work now. For those of you that have been here for a while, like I said, I play a lot of the same songs over and over again because this is my practice too. You never stop learning a song, no matter how simple it is. Not till it's your own. I also use it to improvise and stuff, just play too. So thank you guys for hanging out. Erica, thank you so much. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. So you guys can see it's nice, bright, and sunny here right now. I hope it is where you are too. See if we got anything left on this thing before I decide to get off here. My knee's really starting to kill me here. So. Hold on, I got the chords to that wrong. Let me try that again. Give it one more try. so I'll rework that one back into the set so it can be the closer. It's definitely a lot rougher than last time I played it. So anyway, I've played this one a few times so far, but I'm going to use this as my lead out right now. And thank all of you for stopping by and listening and hanging out. And hopefully chat will be working better next time. And hopefully I'll be a lot more talkative next time too and stuff too. So, and not just full of complaints. So anyway, I hope you guys had a beautiful Friday. I'll try to come back on later again too. But here we go one more time. How about Amazing Grace? Thank you so much for the likes, guys. Alright guys, thank you for hanging out. Sorry that wasn't so focused, but if you enjoy hanging out, talking music, records, or listening to me bang around on stringed instruments, and hopefully getting better over time as well, please tune in. Like I said, my wife makes a lot of homesteading videos. I make movie-related videos too. Just a little bit of everything. Like I said, it's nice and beautiful here today, guys. Thought I'd show you that. But yeah, my wife does soap, makes kombucha, building a chicken coop right now. I do ukulele videos, record, music talk, walks of gypsy, you know, stuff the guys with bad knees do. But anyway, thanks a lot. Parting words I have for you today are the same as always, man. Take care of yourselves, because if you don't take care of yourselves, you're not going to be any good to anybody else, and that's the truth. Especially yourself. You only have one life to live, so be good to yourself. But two, be good to each other, guys. We're all we got. So not enough kindness in the world. There's a lot of it, but there's not enough. That's for sure. Like I said, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Please hit that like and subscribe, guys. I'd love to check out your stuff too. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and maybe I'll see you here in an hour or so. We'll see how I'm feeling then.